What's going on, you guys? What's going on? This be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new review of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 17, Episode 15. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Sunday, and I intend on doing the exact same thing, you guys. What's the tea? All right, we're here, y'all. We're here, and some of us are queer, and we're here, all right? I see Bria is in here. Girl, I ain't seen you up in here in a minute. Some of y'all just been piping back up in here the last couple of videos. Some of y'all ain't seen up in here in a while. It might be because the notifications ain't been on in a while and they just now sending them to y'all or something like that. That's what I believe. I don't know. But y'all gonna have to tell me what's going on, okay? All righty then. What's the tea, honey? I'm gonna speak to all of y'all in just a second. I'm just getting myself ready because here's the thing. I listen. I didn't get to review it with everybody else last week. I had to do it on a Monday, but I'm here. And before we get into anything, well, I'll say all that when we get ready to start the show. But y'all know I spent the first 5 minutes just talking to y'all anyway. I just want to know, because I know I posted about it on my community wall, but I do want to know, did you guys enjoy my first segment of songs that were problematic? I do want to know if y'all enjoy that because I had so much fun doing it and I want to continue to do it. As long as you guys like it, I will continue to do it. Like, honestly, I definitely want to keep doing it because I had so much fun. Okay. Yes, I got a notification. I usually don't. I can tell. I can tell because the people are in here tonight. I enjoyed it. Please do more songs. I definitely am. Let me see. Hey, Scott, I finally got my notification. Thank you, God. That's a good sign that some of y'all are finally getting these goddamn notifications. Okay. That is a good sign. So, as far as the CNATL goes, I've started back filming because I took about a week and a half off from filming due to me going through my bout of depression and me being out of town. But I'm back and I'm ready to shoot again. Shit, okay. But anyway, hey Jill, the Jill Slayer, Dee Dee Marie, girl. Every time I see your name, I be want to say Tierra Marie. Oh, what's going on? Is this another Ree? What's going on, Miss Ree 1984? I think you follow me on Twitter if I'm not mistaken. What's going on, Norris? I see a lot of y'all getting y'all notifications today, and I really, I am so glad. I'm hella glad that y'all are getting these notifications because, baby, YouTube been putting me through the blues, child. All right, now listen. So before we get into anything, let me look at the moderators that are here. I see Bria, I see Norris and the Jail Slayer. So I think those are the only 3 moderators that are here. So y'all already know what to do. Make sure that the chat is clean. Make sure that the people are engaging. Make sure that people are subscribing if they're new to the platform. Make sure that they're liking the video. And also make sure that they're lighting up the chat as we go into the 5-minute mark. Okay. Make sure they're lighting this chat up. Because we're going to get started right at 5 minutes because we started on time and we're going to get out on time. All right. So, okay. 3, 2, 1. Let me put this phone on silent. It is on silent already. Okay. Now, my notes are right here in this phone. So let's go ahead and get into it. So we're going to pick up where we left off from last week with the girls was at dinner. And Shamia and Portia were dropping bombshell after bombshell. You tried to fuck my daddy, then your mama tried to fuck your uncle. It was so many things going on. And Kelly takes Shamia outside. They go somewhere else to chill out and cool down and just give Shamia some time to really get her emotions together. Now, people like to say that people like to say that Shamia is obsessed with Portia. That's what the people like to say. But I don't feel like Shamia is obsessed with Portia. What I think is going on is Shamia misses this relationship. Shamia loved Portia more than Portia loved her. And she stayed in a friendship that she should have just cut off a long goddamn time ago. And as people like to get mad at me about taking it all the way back to season 9, but sometimes you got to. And I said this in several different reviews and several different lives that I've done about this situation. Portia showed her hand season 9. She showed her hand then. And I feel like she decided to stay there in a toxic ass friendship when she could have just packed her shit and got the fuck out of Dodge. And I'm not judging her because I've stayed in friendships that lasted way too fucking long. And this is what this is. She held on to that friendship because she loved Portia. And she was her friend. But Portia, she was Portia's friend, but Portia just wasn't Shamia's friend. Regardless of what Shamia did last season, Portia was never her damn friend. She showed that time and time again, and she stayed in that predicament trying to people please and shit like that. People pleasing somebody ain't gonna never get you nowhere but a world of heartache, confusion, and that's it if you ask me. Okay, so that's exactly what I think about it. I don't think that it's more so of Shamia is obsessed with Portia and she wants Portia's life and all that other shit. I don't really think that that's what it is. I just really feel like she stayed in something way too long that she should have got out of. And another thing too, she had so many residual feelings about how this situation ended that she never addressed it. And a lot of the times when you don't address shit, it festers. It festers and it festers. And when it finally comes out, you are made to look like the bad guy because you let this shit fester inside of you for far too long. And now that it's out there, you know what I'm saying? Now you look crazy because you done blew up on everybody. That's why it's best to just say what you gotta say when you need to say it. And that's why Shamia looked terrible last season when she decided to bring out her true feelings about her friendship with Portia. But like I said before, the thing that Shamia went wrong at was the fact that Drew and Angela were asking you questions about her friendship with Portia. And Shamia foolishly answered those questions. You got to remember, you're on a show with several different women, and some of these women don't have your best interest at heart. They're here for a check, and they're here to give a good show, and they're here to perform. They could care less about your feelings and anything else like that. Talking to Drew and Angela was not a good move because y'all not friends with them. So it's just like, well, you're not friends with them. So there was no reason for you to even be talking to them about anything. She should have never done that. And it only made her look like she was a fake person due to the fact that she was talking to other people about her situation with Portia when she should have been talking to Portia a long time ago. But the thing is, if you were never over that situation, then you should have stayed away from Portia, or better yet, talk to Portia when the shit first happened. But then again, sometimes you can have a conversation with somebody about the way that they hurt you and the way that they did things to you and how they hurt you and how they did it and all this other shit. And those feelings will still sometimes be there even after y'all bury the hatchet. But if the feelings are still there after you bury the hatchet with somebody, then that means you don't need to be friends with them, because that means you haven't forgiven them yet. If you know them feelings are still there and you don't really trust them, then you know for a fact that the friendship would never be the way that it used to be. You can be cordial, you can be tolerable with them, but y'all can never be what y'all used to be. I have so much experience with this because I understand. Sometimes it's best you can make amends with somebody, but still not be friends with them. And sometimes that's just what it has to be. That's what it has to be. And that is what it is for Shamia. So while Portia was not a good friend to her, Shamia wasn't a good person to herself. Because if she was a good person to herself, she would have known when to get the fuck on. Cut your losses and just get on about your business. And this is the thing, because me and Jeremy was having this conversation earlier today when we were talking about the show via text. And I told Jeremy, I said, When you going, I said, I don't know about you, but I think that there is a cycle of things that you deal with when you're dealing with the grief of a friendship that you really, really cared about and you know, loved and all of those different things. I do feel like there is a certain cycle. And I'm speaking from my own experience when I say that. When you are separating from a friend that you was close to, your freak, your frack, you finished each other's sentences, y'all loved each other, y'all did so much for each other, you knew about each other's business. It was just what it is, right? So when that is over, it's hurtful. If you're a human being, that shit hurts when you got to separate from a friend that you love so much. So sometimes when you feel like you put a whole lot into the friendship and you feel like you did whatever you could for said friendship, then baby, it's gonna hurt you. You're gonna cry, you're gonna be hurt, you're gonna turn that hurt gonna turn into anger, it's gonna turn into I hate you, and after a while, it's gonna turn into I no longer give a fuck. And then at some point, you just might be like, well, I felt my feelings, I felt some kind of way, I did this, I did that. Now it's time for me to move on. If I see this person somewhere, I'll speak. It really ain't gotta be all that. Like, we ain't gotta be enemies. We damn sure ain't gotta be friends, and we ain't gonna never be that. But we ain't gotta be enemies. We ain't gotta do none of that shit. Honestly, we ain't gotta do none of that. So it is what it is. And at the same time, it's kind of difficult for Shamia. And I also said this to Jeremy too when we were talking about this. It's also difficult for Shamia simply because of the fact that they have to work on the same show. They got to work on this show. Not to mention, they got to be on the show together. They got to put their shit in public. Not only are the women on the show chiming in, but then you got the audience chiming in. That shit is difficult. And this is one of the reasons why when me and DJ got on the scene, ATL, it ain't nowhere near what it is, what Bravo is. That is a web series. They got up to 8,000 views on their first episode. Okay, it ain't got nothing on Housewives, but me and DJ always had this pact that we gonna always stand and ride for each other every single time. Okay, now if you're wrong, I'm gonna say you're wrong now, but I'm gonna stand up for you every chance I get, because I do that without the camera. And that's why we handle shit the way that we did, because that's my best friend. So at the end of the day, it's difficult for Shamia because this shit is on camera. We don't really realize how much of a difference things are when we get in front of the camera, and then we got other opinions chiming in on said situation. It's gonna always be difficult. No matter how we try to slice it and dice it, it's gonna always be a little difficult. So then the girls go, let me see. I just wish Shamia would move on. Portia is not her friend, and now she has a means to have it. Yeah, just move on. It's better to just do that instead of stressing yourself about it and making yourself look crazy, grieving over a person that don't give a fuck about you. But it is what it is. You can't tell nobody how to feel. So then the girls go to a club. K. Michelle sings VSOP to Phaedra because she says that she's a very special person. I think that Phaedra is a very special case of a fraud, is what she is. But it is her birthday, so I leave it alone. So first of all, VSOP is a song that K. Michelle was singing. That's one of her songs, first big hit. I'm gonna tell you right now. VSOP is an R&B classic of the 2010s, okay? And you could quote me on that. I said it, and I ain't just saying that because I'm a K. Michelle fan, but VSOP is a 2010s R&B classic. It is. Right alongside Love and War. It's definitely that. And anytime I think about K. Michelle and I want to listen to K. Michelle, that is the first song that I'm gonna bump. Okay? I'm gonna bump. Period. But she sings that to Phaedra. And then next thing you know, she has Drew's song playing, and that's a good look for K. Michelle and Drew. And I'm just like, look at how they getting along. Why the fuck y'all couldn't get along at the very beginning? Like, what's up with that? But okay, but they singing together, and then the next thing you know, Shamia and Kelly, they walk in, and next thing you know, Portia, Angela, Drew, and Phaedra, they all leave when Shamia and Kelly walk in the room. And their excuse for that is, you just said that this girl's mama was trying to sleep with your father and you're coming in the club near her dancing. Does Portia own the club? No, for real. Does Portia own the club? Because she don't, just because they just had a falling out or they just had an argument, that don't mean that she needs to not go to the club just because she's there. You know, yeah, but it's a trip. It's a group trip. Everybody should be there. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about here? You, you know, like, I don't understand. I don't understand that. And the fact is, we've been calling Shamia a lapdog all season, especially Pinch Nose Angela. Been calling that girl a damn lapdog all damn season. And soon as Portia moved, they moved just like that. And I'm just like, y'all are some followers, man. Y'all are followers. Because she's here, because Portia's here, that means that she's not supposed to be here. I'm guessing what y'all thought was, y'all thought that, okay, she done got into it with Portia. She crying about this shit. So now, you know, she probably gonna leave the country. Nobody got to because you hoes. Like, ain't nobody got to leave because y'all, like, when I tell y'all, I don't like that set of women right there. I don't. They're all followers. And I was so glad that K. Michelle and Pinky and Kelly, they all stayed there and they, you know, supported Shamia. And my thing is Cynthia leaving too. And I'm like, Cynthia is really annoying me. Like, and y'all know, if y'all been watching me for years, y'all know that for a long, long time, I never liked Cynthia because I always thought that she was fake. And I always thought that she was not real. And I always felt like she was a damn follower. And over time, I grew to she grew on me over time. But now it's like, girl, what the fuck are you even doing here? Like, you ain't nothing but a lapdog for real. Like, Shamia ain't really just did nothing to you. Okay, so you still mad about the dirty room thing in Dallas? Is that what you still mad about? Because why the fuck are you so gun-ho on being against that damn girl? She's so damn whack. Cynthia is whack as fuck to me. And on top of that, y'all keep on bringing up the fact that Shamia said what she said about her mama, and y'all so goddamn appalled about it. But my thing is this, where y'all appalled about the shit that Portia had said about Shamia mama when Portia spoke on Shamia mama last year. Nobody was appalled about that, but now y'all appalled because Shamia threw in some shit about Portia's mama. But like I said before, we keep on saying that Shamia brought up the mamas first last season. But if I remember correctly, when she was in that scene with Cynthia bringing up shit, she didn't go into detail about what happened between her mama and Portia mama. She, you know, she only said that they used to be best friends when they grew up. Something happened, they stopped being cool. She didn't go into her mama. She didn't drag her mama. She didn't say what her mama did to what nobody's mama did to nobody. Y'all keep on saying, oh, she brought up the mamas first. All she did was say that the mamas used to be friends and they fell out a long time ago. That's all she said. And she said they never allowed the friendship of the mothers to come between their relationship. That's all she really said. It was Portia that took her ass on social media to bring up her mama and say, your mother did something egregious to my mother. And then went as far as going to the reunion to talk about exactly what happened when she could have declined to comment on that shit the same way Shamia did in that moment when she sat up there and said that it's going to go way left if I go into this situation. No, you should have went way left then. The moment that Portia brought up your mama at that damn reunion, you should have brought up hers then. That's why it's looking bad now, because it's a year later and you're just not bringing this up. That's why it's looking like that. So it is what it is. And not to mention, Miss Diane sitting on camera talking about Shamia. But yet, Shamia mama on camera on YouTube saying that Diane is a sweet woman and that's her friend. I think all you motherfuckers being fake, if you ask me. Because if Diane tried to fuck your husband, let me take it back. If Diane tried to fuck my husband, she would not be no friend of mine. She would not be no friend of mine. And I wouldn't be saying that she my friend if she tried to fuck my husband. All of y'all being fake about this situation. Shamia, you was being fake because you let the shit go down and you didn't say shit. And Portia being fake because she know the shit is true. Everybody being fake in the situation, from the daughters to the mothers. My mother, my father, I love them, I hate them. That's exactly what it's giving. And I'm over the fake shit. I'm just like, what the fuck are we talking about? Either you're lying or you're being phony Braxton. It's one or the other. It's one or the other. But like I said, Angela, Drew, and Cynthia and Phaedra are followers. They're followers if I've never seen none. Where we at? So we go into the next morning. Phaedra talks to Portia about the Shamia situation. Portia really ain't trying to hear about this Shamia situation. She trying to move forward from this Shamia situation. She just want to enjoy the rest of the trip in this Shamia situation. And that's just what it is. But it just goes back to what I've been saying. Portia does not care. Portia don't care. And that's more reason for Shamia to not care. Because that girl don't give a fuck. She don't care. She don't. I don't know what Portia got to do for you to really grasp that irrefutable fact that she don't care. Like in the words of Selena Johnson, it's gonna take more than some shoes to bring me home. Okay. Katrina, I saw exactly what they saw in their confessionals, and I still stand 10 toes on what I said. They're followers. And the fact is, they're sitting up here saying that, oh, you coming into this club, and you know what I'm saying? You just said what you said about her mama. Portia talked about her mama too. And Shamia still had to be in the room with her. That's why I feel like they're followers. Shit ain't got nothing to do with them. Why are y'all even in this? Honestly, why the fuck y'all walking away? But Phaedra fake anyway, so we already know that. And she's gonna latch on to Phaedra Portia at all costs any fucking way. Then what else? What else is going on here? Drew, she just glad to be chose. And y'all know since season 13, I've been defending Drew and all that. But this season, Drew, I don't know what it is about Drew this season, but she's really irritated my soul. And I promise you, it ain't got nothing to do with K. Michelle. Because the beef with K. Michelle was all on K. Michelle, and K. Michelle was wrong as fuck for coming at Drew the way that she was, because it didn't make no sense. So it ain't even got nothing to do with K. Michelle. Drew is irritating me now. It's just like, to me, she's so eager to be Portia's friend after the shit that Portia pulled last season. But then again, I'm the type of person that holds grudges sometimes. It takes me a minute to get over my shit with you. My thing is, you ain't gonna sit on no damn reality show on camera in front of all these people and say that I was trying to fuck for tracks and keep saying I'm trying to fuck your baby daddy for tracks. You ain't gonna say that on camera about me and think we finna be bosom buddies and think I'm finna be an ambassador for your cheap ass hairline. I don't give a fuck about this being a show. I don't care. It ain't healthy, but I can hold a grudge till I die, you die, everybody die. I still hold it. Because at the end of the day, you're not finna play with me. Your grandmama's the baby, not me. You ain't finna play with me. You ain't finna play with me at all. Drew is a fucking mess at this point. And then Angela, girl, I damn sure don't like her this season. She irks me. She irks me as well. But like I just said again, your grandmama's the baby, not me. Just don't play with me. Like, that's all I'm saying. Because the shit that Portia was doing with Drew last season, ain't no way in the hell I would have let it go. Not that easily. Shit. It's somebody I'm mad at right now. Somebody I'm mad at right now. And I guess I'm mad because I thought we were cool and I saw the weird shit that they tried to do and somebody showed me what they were doing and I haven't seen them yet. And somebody had asked me, are you, and I'm just saying got nothing to do with the review, but I said, somebody had asked me, have you called them? I said, I'm waiting till I see them in person because I know I'm gonna run into them because they live in Atlanta now. I'm gonna run into them somewhere. We got to be in the same spaces. I can't wait to see them so I can address them in person. I ain't gonna make no scene though. I ain't even gonna fight them. But when I see them, I'm gonna say something about it. But now I feel like I shouldn't. But this is more of a members only type of conversation. But yeah, child, and they really think that I fuck with them. Don't with your fake ass. But anyway, that's just what it is though. And then somebody had told me on 4th of July, Drew and Rap was hanging out. They stay doing shit for the cameras. Like, it is what it is. And don't forget that Portia threatened to fuck Charles too. Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. But they don't want me to talk about that no more, y'all. Scotty, don't be out here tussling with nobody. I done told y'all time and time again, I'm not finna fight a soul, girl. I got new teeth in my mouth. I spend a lot of money on these teeth. They get their money every time I get paid. I ain't got time for nobody to be punching me in my mouth. And I gotta get these teeth redone and spend more money getting them redamn done. Are you kidding me? But I will address a bitch in person all motherfucking day. If I got a problem with you, I am going to address you when I see you. Because people would do shit to you and then they'll walk up to you and speak to you and shit. They'll be like, hey, Scott. I was like, let me talk to you real quick. Do you know somebody's name? You know their name. Okay. That's the type of time I'm on. I do it all the time. People have seen me do it. Jamar be telling me not to. Bitch, I'm gonna confront your ass. Don't play with me. So then Portia talks to Lauren about Shamia. And of course, Lauren was outraged. As she probably would have been. You feel what I'm saying? Due to the fact that is her sister. And listen, if my baby brother called me and told me that somebody said some bullshit like what Shamia said, I probably would have been mad too. Whether it was true or not, I would have been mad too, honestly. For real, for real. Are you a Libra? Oh, no, I'm an Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius child. So it was just like, she was mad, and I get it. I ain't even mad. So then Shamia apologizes to Cynthia, Phaedra, and Kelly. And then she starts explaining what she did. I'm so sick of Shamia apologizing. That is one apologizing ass woman. I'm over the apologies that she's giving the people. I'm over the apologies that she's giving the people. Why are you constantly apologizing? These people don't like you. The people outside of Kelly that you're apologizing to, they don't like you. Cynthia don't like you. Phaedra don't like you, even though she pretends as if she do. She don't like that. Defo don't like you. Stop apologizing. Stand 10 toes down on your shit. If you're feeling a type of way, if you're feeling froggy, if you're feeling this, if you're feeling that, then don't apologize. Stop apologizing. Stand 10 toes down on your motherfucking shit, because at the end of the day, I'm never, if I apologize, I'm sincerely motherfucking apologizing to you. I'm not finna keep on apologizing and then I really don't mean that motherfucking apology. Give it up, turn it loose. Give it up and turn it loose, girl. There's no need for you to constantly keep apologizing. Especially when you feel like what you did was right and you wasn't wrong. Don't apologize. Now, I'm not against apologizing for the way you made someone feel, but I'm never going to apologize for saying what the fuck I said, because what the fuck I said was the damn truth. I'm not apologizing. This ain't Anita Baker. This ain't operator get my baby on the line. I don't give a fuck if just the other night we had a horrible fight. And yes, I admit I was out of control, but I still love my mind with the body and soul. Okay? I said things I shouldn't have said. And I never meant to treat my baby that way. But I'm not apologizing. Okay? I don't care if it was like a bad dream. I don't care. And you probably should have heard the way he shouted at the world and I screamed. Okay? Because I was unfair. And I took it all out on him just because he was there. I'm just saying. I never meant to treat my daddy that way. But I ain't apologizing. Because I know I wasn't wrong, so I'm singing you this song. And you're going to get through it. And I ain't making it up to you. And I'm not apologizing if I was unkind. And I do not wish that I could go back in time. I'm not going to stand in front of you and be like, I apologize. Okay? No. And I'm not going to be scatting after I apologize to you. I shouldn't shut it, Baba. Set, butter. Ooh, baby. I'm just saying. I'm so sick of Shamia and her sorries for 2004 and still messes up some more. I'm tired. She should be tired. Literally, she should be tired. I'm just over it. Like, I'm just over it though. Like, why? I'm just so sick of it. I'm so sick of it. I'm just sick of it. And my sweet, I know that you are a millimeter, and baby, let me tell you something. We know I can't sing. I know I can't sing, and you've been over here a million times before, and you know that I sing for fun, just like I sing in the goddamn shower. So at the end of the damn day, if you don't like it, my sweet millimeter, you can go, because I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna keep singing because it's funny to me. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, I'm just sick of Shamia and her sorry for 2004. I'm sick of it. I am sick of it. I'm just saying. Because that's all she ever do. Let me see. Now that's who can't sing while they up in here fucking with me. Now that's who can't sing. Now I hit her note in a minute. I'll show you who can't sing. Okay? I hit her note. Y'all don't want me to do that. Y'all don't want me to do that. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sick. Hold on, wait a minute. what how Melody was doing that note? Yeah. Anyway, so then after that, Portia says that this whole situation with her and Shamia is really above her at this point. It's literally above her now. So there's really nothing more that she can do about that. So then Cynthia said that she thought that at the reunion they had a reset. Cynthia, stop being slow. You've been hanging around Portia way too long. And I think slow is the wrong word. Stop acting like, just stop acting. Because you know damn well Shamia and Portia did not have no damn reset at that damn reunion. You knew that as plain as day. After watching that reunion, we already knew that there really wasn't no way that Portia and Shamia was going to be friends again. Like, we already knew that. So why are you talking about, I thought we had a reset? There was no motherfucking reset. There was no goddamn reset at all. Hey, Brent. I mean, Bando. I almost said your government name. But I'm just saying, you already know that there was no reset. You know it wasn't. So why are we acting like y'all was really finna, they was really finna be cool again? Sick in her damn globe ass head. Like, that's all she ever do is just make up shit. Like, she know that. No, damn well it wasn't no damn reset. Where I'm at? Let me see. Where we at? So then oh, don't tell me that, because I definitely keep saying it. You know I love saying your government now. You know I love saying it. Where we at? So then Portia says that Shamia is destiny swapping. I don't think that there's any destiny swapping here. And I really feel like Portia's seen some reviews, and Portia seen some people on Twitter doing their little think pieces, and that is exactly what she went into, was that right there. Like, I feel like she's seen some shit and she decided to say it. I don't think that there's destiny swapping, because as I stated before, Shamia already had some things going on for herself before she even came into this Bravo verse. Like, at the end of the day, I don't necessarily think that there's anything wrong with saying that, because whenever you say that, they always say, well, it's not the same as what Portia did. It's not the same, but she did have shit going on already. And if you're talking to the people that's in those spaces in Atlanta, everybody already knew Shamia, and she already had the connects. She was dancing for the house, for God's sakes. Like, come on now. So it's just, let's be for real, okay? Like, let's be for real and just make it make sense. Like, that's what I think about the shit. Let's make it make sense. But anyway, and shit, we keep on saying, and then y'all want to keep on saying shit like, well, we didn't know Shamia until she got on Housewives. Well, bitch, she ain't know Portia till she got her ass on Housewives. Shit. You knew a granddaddy. You ain't know her. Like, Portia, like, you can want to be on Portia's side, but then she started reaching and shit. And it just takes away from every goddamn thing. Like, please, like, it is what it is. I heard Shamia, right. Well, Harold, baby, you knew Portia. I didn't know her ass till she got on Bravo. And that's just what it is. Oh, Bando, don't play, because you don't watch the Housewives. What he said? Oh, I ain't even know her damn grand. Now, I knew who Hosea Williams was. I did know who he was. We knew Portia's granddaddy, but Portia didn't know him. Oh my God. Shamia has all the money y'all talk about and still no class. Well, I don't give a damn about her class or her money, because I don't talk about her damn money. But Shamia is that girl, and she needs to know that she's that girl. Then Phaedra takes the girls to a cemetery. You know what? Phaedra is obsessed with dead bodies and a corpse is a dead body. And funeral homes and caskets and funeral flowers and all that. Like, she loves dead people. And sometimes the way she I don't know. It's the way she talks about dead people to me. She talks about it in a very seductive way, and it's so uncomfortable. I'd be like, girl, this is some Tyler Perry shit. Like, that's how I be coming across to me. But you know, I don't like dead people. I don't even like watching shit like that's dealing with people that, you know, that's getting killed in movies. Because like I told y'all, Bando was here on Christmas Day watching fucking Saw. I wasn't watching it. I would cover my eyes every time something happened. Such a scary ass bitch, but not really. Where we at? So then K Michelle and Drew, they shared a moment, and I like the fact that K Michelle and Drew shared a moment. Like, I enjoy seeing that. They needed to do that because their beef was stupid. Well, it really wasn't their beef. It was K Michelle's beef. K Michelle didn't really have no real beef with Drew anyway. She just came into the situation and just decided that Drew was plotting against her. And it just didn't make sense. So I don't know, but it is what it is, child. But I'm glad they had that moment. Then Portia brings up Shamia, and she was talking about how Shamia was so egregious, and she was talking about her mama and bringing up shit from the past and all that other good shit. And so Drew asked K Michelle and Pinky how they feel about Shamia. And Pinky said, well, when they got ready to come to Scotland, she said that Shamia said, anybody that wanted, they can get it. Anybody that's ready, they can get it. Okay. So in so many words, Pinky said that Shamia was ready for whatever after whatever was happening. You feel what I'm saying? Like, she was ready for whatever after everything happened. Let me see. It's Brandy all day, every day. Well, Bando, I forgot to text you. Somebody told me, a little birdie told me that Brandy was at Lenox Mall today. That was somebody told me. I sure forgot to tell you. They said Brandy was at Lenox Mall, child. I don't know what she was in Lenox Mall for, and I don't know what she here for, but they said she was in Lenox Mall. And y'all know I don't really go to Lenox Mall like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't really go like that. Haven't been since I moved here. Let me see. So then K Michelle says that she thinks that Shamia is very hurt. And Portia says that they were on their way to be back friends. And I'm just like, Portia, stop lying. Like, what we're not gonna do is sit up here and lie. We're not gonna lie here. We're just not gonna sit up here and lie. Like, stop lying. You know, goddamn well, you and Portia was not about to be no motherfucking friends again. You already know that shit. So why are we pretending like that's what it was given? You know damn well that girl wasn't finna be friends with that girl no more. You know that. You know that. So what are we talking about? That part right there, she really was doing them. Like, Portia was just bullshitting then, telling me we was on the path to being friends again. Like, girl, you are such a motherfucking liar. You a liar. Y'all wonder why I don't be believing nothing she say. She a damn liar. Cause you've been paying that good dust all season. How the fuck y'all was finna be friends? Like, what are we talking about? And y'all wonder why I say she be lying? I was so glad K Michelle said that was some bullshit. Cause baby, I was wondering who else was gonna clock it. Cause that was some bullshit. Cause what the fuck are you talking about? We was on the way to being friends. You been paying her dust all damn season. You talking about you was on the way. Just be lying. Just be like, oh my God. Y'all gotta understand, I cannot stand a person that lies. I do not like a liar who lies. I just don't. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Do you hear me? Ridiculous. Shamia and Kelly, they discuss Portia again. It's pretty much the same. See, Bando want me to cuss his ass out. Okay. I know where you, well, of course I know where you stay. I'm bringing my ass over there. I'm tired of playing with you. I'm bringing my ass right on over there. Bringing my ass right on over there. Because you think that I'm somebody to be played with up in this motherfucker. Talking about some Brandy out-age Monica. Because he is playing up in here. He really playing on Brandy top right now. And that's supposed to be his girl. Like, what we talking about? Anyway, because I don't play about Brandy either. So don't do that. But anyway, Portia shows the girls where Phaedra's dinner is gonna be. It's nice, whatever. Then Kelly says that she wasn't with a married man. And Phaedra lied about something. I forgot what it was she lied about. But I think he said, nah, the haters be telling me that. Oh. Let me see. She wasn't with the married man. I forgot what Phaedra lied about. She lied about something. I don't know what it was she lied about, but I just put Phaedra lied in my notes. I don't even know what the fuck it was she lied about. Let me see. Cynthia says that Shamia doesn't feel supported. She's not supported. She's not. Y'all don't like her. She doesn't get no support from y'all. Like, she probably get it from Kelly, K. Michelle, and probably Pinky. But the rest of y'all don't give her no support because the rest of y'all don't like her. And that's just what it is. Like, you know, and K. Michelle says she don't want nobody to feel bullied or singled out. I don't, yeah. So I understand that as well. So then Cynthia and Phaedra talked about the fact that they started this together and they've come a very long way. Y'all really have, because you know, at one point y'all really couldn't even stand each other like that. So it's so crazy to see y'all such bosom buddies today. And Cynthia is best friends with Candy, and you over here bosom buddies with phony Phaedra. But okay. But you and phony Phaedra are both phony Braxton, if you ask me. So Phaedra, Portia gives Phaedra this calculated ass speech about how much she loved her. And she was putting so many bacon bits on that lying ass salad of hers that it don't make no sense. You are really trying to poke at Shamia and get under her skin because you know you can. And Shamia, you look crazy as a motherfucker to even get upset about that fake ass speech that girl just put on. Portia is performative. That's just what it is. Portia is a performative ass motherfucker. She should be in some Tyler Perry plays by now because she's just that damn performative. And the fact that she's so performative and people be eating up all the shit that she puts out there like it's a goddamn meal at motherfucking Nouveau in College Park is really beyond me. And I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of the bullshit. Stop playing with me. You and Phaedra are not that motherfucking close. And you talking about we had our mamas. The girl sat up there and had you looking crazy, had you spreading the whole rumor about somebody that you know wasn't true. You and Phaedra are barely even photographed together. Not that that even means anything, because you could be friends with a lot of people and don't have no pictures with them. I've been friends with my friend Ramon for about what is it? This 2026 for 10 years. We probably only got about 4 pictures together. But I'm just saying, y'all ain't close and tight like that. Y'all are performative as fuck. Y'all only be close and tight when this damn show on. Like let's be for fucking real. Then K Michelle starts talking about her near-death experience. She cries about the silicone and all this other shit. And then Drew speaks on her father. She runs off. Portia runs behind her. Shamia then speaks on the situation and she says that she doesn't want to make anybody choose or whatever, and she apologizes again. Stop apologizing. Stop apologizing. Stop. If I hear another "I'm sorry" for 2004 coming out of her mouth, I'm gonna scream. Cause this all this girl, she's literally on an apology tour. Cause that's all she do is fucking apologize. Stop apologizing to these people. Especially when they don't deserve no motherfucking apology. I'm so sick of her. Like, just stand 10 toes on your shit. And I think, you know what? I'll be real. Cause yes, I am Team Shamia. Team Shamia all motherfucking day. And I stand on that. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Team Shamia, Team Shamia, Team Shamia. But this is probably why people be having a problem with you and why they don't want to give you no chance. It's because you don't stand on your shit a lot of times. You do shit and then you apologize for the shit. When you know that apology ain't real because you don't think you were wrong, stop fucking apologizing if you don't mean that shit. Because once again, you're going to get your ass on Instagram, you're going to apologize. Then you're going to get your ass on YouTube, and you're going to apologize and give us this Tyler Perry ass ending with that damn All My Children dramatic ass music and looking back like. And you probably laughed after the camera went off. Like, Shamia, stop. Stop it, I say. Stop. In the words of Kelly Price, tired. I can't take it. Operator, it was like a bad dream. Oh, Lord, should have heard the way Portia shouted at the world and I screamed. Like, no, for real. It can't just be me. It just can't be me that feels this way. I know it's not just me. I know it's not. Like, for real. Like, oh my God. I just can't with Shamia. I just can't with Shamia. And I regret it because I was unfair. I took it all out on him just because he was there. On the road gets around. We say things we should not say. I never meant to treat my daddy that way. Okay? That's all I'm saying. But hey, that's it. And I guess that's all. Okay? That's it. And I guess that's all. I hope y'all enjoyed the review tonight. I really do. I really had fun doing this review, for real. Like, I had a good time doing this review. Like, for real. Like, regardless of anything, I had a great time doing this. And I sang for y'all just a little bit. I know people don't really like to hear me sing because I can't sing like that. I understand it, but I enjoy singing. Like, I love to sing. Like, I sing in the shower. When I'm with Carl and them, we do karaoke all the time. Like, I love to sing. I don't give a fuck. I love singing and I love music. And that's what, you know, that is the reason why I'm here, because I love music. And another thing too, speaking of music, me and Bando were talking yesterday and we were talking about the B2K song, the new B2K song, Mileage, that's out. and we want to we want to do a reaction to it. We might do a reaction to it. We're probably gonna do it. Probably gonna do two things. We're gonna do a reaction to Mileage, and then also talk about the Pretty Ricky and B2K verses at the same time. Although it's been like a couple, maybe about 2 weeks since the verses battle and stuff like that. But we're probably gonna do that. But yes, and plus, like I said, I enjoy music. Like that's why I enjoy the whole thing that I'm doing now called Songs That Was Problematic. And we did and I did what was it? Moke and Stuff, He's Mine. Definitely did that, and I had so much fun breaking down the lyrics to the song. Like I had so much fun. Y'all should do it. Would be dope since Bando does music. No, see, we already did two. We did two reactions already. One of them is over 8,000 views. The other one we did a reaction to Chris Brown's diss song to Quavo. So we've already done two reactions. They up here. Y'all probably didn't get no notification for them with the way my damn YouTube been acting. Which era is your favorite? 90s all day. Probably because I grew up in the 90s, but then the 2000s is just as good as the 90s to me. I don't think that the 2000s started getting bad until like the late 2000s, like around 2008, 9. That's when R&B started like deteriorating for me, because it started to be all about the Euro pop records and shit like that, and I just wasn't here for that at all. But that's another story for another day. Anyway, y'all, I'm about to go ahead and get up out of here. The channel is on tomorrow over on Busy Blues platform on tomorrow. I don't host it until next week. It comes back over here next week, but we will be over on Busy Blues platform. If you are brand new and you watch for the first time tonight, go on and subscribe to my platform. We have a motherfucking good time over here, and that's about it, and that's about all. The next two songs that y'all about to hear at the end of this, Bando has a new collaboration with W and K Star called Pass the Mic, which is coming out on the 31st. And then Tramiel has a new song called Love Someone that is out right now. This bitch trying to be Britney Spears and shit. Okay. But those are the next two songs that y'all gonna hear, and we are out of here. Until next time, I'll see you guys sometime tomorrow. I'm trying to go live before the panel, and I'll see y'all later.
Hey yo, pass the mic, pass the mic. I'ma talk my shit, then I'll be done for the night. He tried to fuck me on my money, he the jealous type. I heard you say that you the shit, we know that don't sound right. Hey yo, pass the mic, pass the mic. I'ma talk my shit, then I'll be done for the night. He tried to fuck me on my money, he the jealous type. I heard you say that you the shit, we know that don't sound right.
It's like moving